That might be too big. That is a big trout. I'm gonna have to put a tape measure just to see if it's under the size limit. And I don't think it's gonna be under the size limit. 15 to 20. No. Well, God, he's right at 20 inches. It's right at 20 inches. I'm gonna let him go. That is a nice trout. Yeah, I'm back on the bayou one more time because we got a cold front coming through in a couple days, and this unusual warm weather we're having is about to come to a screeching halt. So I figure one last night for looking for gar. So we'll see what happens. There he is. That's not even worth measuring. Too small. Trout. Still not a keeper. A little bigger than the last. Oh, there we go. All right, well, no keeper redfish or no keeper trout today. So it's down to getting the gar, and it's about that time. Still a little bit of light, but we'll get started. And the mosquitoes are out. Boy, I just ate one. Mosquitoes are out like crazy again. I'm going to start out in the wind somewhere and then kind of taper off a little bit once the sun goes down completely. So I'll start out in the wind. That'll help me a little bit. Look at that, I killed about 7 or 8 right there. I don't think there's anything on this cork. It's just a free floater. Yeah, it's just a free floater. Looks like maybe the little ring or whatever you call that swivel snapped off of it. But if I get a gar, it'll give him something to chew on. Water looks clean here. I was a little worried. It was so windy today. The waves were kind of muddying up along the shore, but the winds calmed down. So it allowed the water to settle a little bit, so I should be able to see a gar. I hear a bunch of sandhill cranes that way. I would love to see them, but I think they're probably too far off the water. They're probably out in the salt grass somewhere. There's a gar. It's kind of small. I'm gonna pass on that one. There's a gar. That was a pretty good one, but I missed him. That was actually a pretty good sized one. But he was deep. And when I stuck, I couldn't even see him. He had already sunk even deeper. All right. 2 gars so far. There's a gar. Got him. Oh, that's another alligator gar. Oh, there's just a bunch of them out today, or this week. Well, I got my gar. Yeah, this one looks like he's going to be maybe 25 and a half. But it's kind of unfortunate because now I got to be careful. I got him good. There's no way he's coming off. All right. I'll get a couple of nice little fillets off of him. All right, let's zip this up here. There we go. All right, so now I gotta just look for spotteds. And that's going to be challenging because the water is not exactly as clear as I'd like it. But at least I got a gar. Can't complain. Oh, I thought that was glass. It's plastic. I have no idea what that's from. I was thinking if that was glass, it might be something pretty cool. Plastic, not cool. Well, we had some pleasure boaters coming up and down the channel out here. It's Saturday night, so it's got to share it with everybody else. But as you can see, the wakes are muddying up the shoreline. So I think I got one gar. I think I'm gonna call that one a night. All right, let's look at our gar. Well, it's another nice one. I mean, it's small for an alligator gar, but it's nice for me because it's 2 meals. Yeah, I'd say it's right at 25 inches. And these things, the meat runs right along the top on either side. The belly is just rib cage and belly. There's nothing down there. So what I do is I take 10 snips and I just cut right down the dorsal with 10 snips. And then I take a fillet knife and I cut down this way. And then I just fillet the skin off the meat and then just fillet the meat down off the top of the rib cage, and I get 2, they call them back straps, but that's the best way to describe them, but they're white meat. One of these days I'll make a video showing the clean it. Maybe I'll do it on this one, but we'll see. But that's another nice alligator gar. Yep, I see the double row of canines. That's it for today. Next week will be 2026. And a whole lot colder.